And look at this. What is this that we found? A job offer from Whitehawk? Interesting. Now, obviously, this is the first job offer I've received over this series. It's really nice to see that we've been offered a job, and actually, it's from a team who are in the league above us, so it's really nice to see that our work is kind of paying off and people are noticing that. You can see they could stay up. They could stay in the National League South, so maybe we could try and jump up and try and save them, work our way up. What do I do? Do I leave? Or do I go? Or stay? Or stay. And hi guys, welcome back to Bath City. We're into the month of February, and things have kind of been going as usual. This episode is not really going to change much from what's happened so far. The last few months, I felt like the team have just been kind of doing the same thing every month. We've not really been going up or down much, but that is a good thing. We are doing well overall, and actually we have a couple of new faces into the club because we had a couple of injuries, so we had to bring in some new players to replace those people who actually have been injured. One in particular is injured for quite a long time. I really needed someone to replace him. He's a good player. But yeah. Also this month we played a lot of games, and I think I got 3rd place in Manager of the Month. Sadly we didn't win it. Last year I remember, maybe it was January as well. Maybe last year as well in January I won Manager of the Month. So that would have been kind of cool if we could have got it again. Finances are looking pretty good at the moment. We're minus 3,000. So again, the club overall not looking too bad. As you can see here, we are 3rd at the moment. Exactly where we've been for ages. But we've managed to push ourselves away from the pack. You can see at 56 points, we're 7 points away from falling out of the playoffs. And if we can win this match with a game in hand, we will actually be 10 points ahead of the playoff, falling out of it. And that'd be really good. I really hope we can do that. 10 points away from that, I would feel pretty safe. We'll have 11 matches still to go. There's still a lot to play, but I'll feel a lot more confident. And it will mean then that hopefully we can at least get the playoffs, which was what I wanted to do at the start of the season. But if we win this game, we're only 3 points away from 1st place. Though that will obviously depend on Boreham Wood, because they also have a game in hand. If they win that, they'll go a bit further ahead. That'd be 5-point difference. So this could be an important game. It's really good for us to win this. The team is actually pulled today because the first game of the season ended up being waterlogged. So we're not playing the team I said last time. I don't know what it is. We keep having to postpone our matches. It wasn't because of the FA Trophy. It might have been because of the FA Trophy. But let's go into the fixtures over the last month. Actually, in fact, we should probably look at who's the new players are, because they might appear actually over that month. The first big bit of news, Frankie Artis has been injured. A stalwart in our midfield. He's been great the last 2 seasons. He's 29 years old, so he's not young. He's one of the more older players on our team. His stats overall are okay. He's very good at everything, mostly. But he's only got 2.5 stars. Our coaches aren't really that fond of him. They never have been, but he always performs. He is out for 3 to 4 months, and it's already been almost a month now. So he's going to be out for a long time. Basically, to the end of the season, we've completely lost him. One of our main players. So I was very upset about that. You can see he was on a 7 average rating for the season so far. He's been really good. Also, Stuart Fleetwood was injured. He's just come back, but he was injured for about 4 weeks. 3 weeks? 3 weeks, 4 weeks? Can't completely remember. But let's see what the 2 new players are who came in to replace them. We needed a striker anyway, but because he got injured, we only had really Watkins up front. I was like, okay, we need to get someone else, at least till Fleetwood comes back. And here we go. First off, for the midfield, I brought in this man, Mazir Kuya. I hope that's how you pronounce his name. He's got appearances for Afghanistan. He's only 20 years old. Obviously, Afghanistan don't have the best team. But for us, this kid's pretty good. I'd say he's probably better than Artis overall. He's very good at everything, but he's actually still better than Artis. Only 20 years old. I've had him on my radar for quite a while. He's been on the kind of loan list for ages. I've been looking at him, but because Artis and Murphy and with Kim behind them, because them 3 I really liked, I didn't want to bring him in because I knew he'd be playing in front of them. I didn't want to kick Kim out or take one of the other 2 out the first team because they're just playing so well. So I decided not to get him, but when the injury came, I thought, there we go, perfect opportunity. We can bring him into the club. So far, he's played 2 games, and he's got a 7 reign, so he looks like he could be good. He's from Walsall, so he's on loan until the end of the season. We can't afford a player like him. Definitely not. He's pretty good for our team. After that, we had to bring in another striker, so I managed to get one from Portsmouth. We brought in Jamal Lowe. Now, when it came to strikers, Jamal Lowe, he's not the type of striker that I love. He's quite fast, though, and he's got some good finishing. I would have liked him to maybe 11 first touch and a bit more composure, but that's just my opinion. But the scouts and stuff, they really like him. He's one of the only strikers, really, that were on loan that we could get, that were any good. I don't have much money. Yeah, we literally don't have enough money to bring in a striker on a contract. The only ones we could were just really bad. It wasn't worth it. And so I decided, we can bring in Jamal Lowe. He might be a risk, maybe. Maybe he'll be great. Maybe he'll do nothing. If he doesn't know, we can just replace him with Fleetwood when he comes back. So I thought, it's kind of a win-win. It's not a big deal. He's on I think we're going to pay him like 90 per month for him. Or was that the other guy? I think the other guy's free. We don't pay any of his wages. This guy we're just paying 90. So that's not too bad. But you can see here, he's not too bad. He looks like he could be good. We'll see how he goes. History, he's played 1 match, but that's it. So he's not really had to do much for us so far. But I brought those 2 players in just to bolster the squad and kind of save us from those injuries at the time. And let's look at the last month then. Last time we were here was quite a while ago. Look at that. I think it was East Thurrock. Was that the game? I'm guessing it probably was. That game, it was so long ago, I can hardly remember. East Thurrock ended 0-0, very dull, boring game. After that, we had to play against Maidenhead. And in this match, we won 1-0. Very good win. Maidenhead are doing quite well this season. Fleetwood scored the goal. Kind of the only thing that made the difference overall. Pretty even game. Fleetwood got the goal, won us the game. Nothing else happened. Fleetwood continuing his great run of form. After that, though, we played against Bishop Stortford, and we won this game as well, 2-0. So again, a bit better there. Chaz Hemmings actually scoring a goal there, and it's Stuart Fleetwood scoring in half-time. So again, Fleetwood just continuing, and this was the match you can see. Frankie Artis and Stuart Fleetwood both got injured. That was upsetting at the time. I remember when Artis came off and it showed that he was injured for like 5 months. I was like, no, Artis, we need you. We need you for this season. But I'm not sure what's going to happen to him. I'm hoping he doesn't get worse. He's only 29. It's not like he's too old. But then again, we are only a part-time team. I'm hoping, if we do... I do want him for next season, because I do like him. I think he plays well. So I'm hoping it doesn't deteriorate his form. After that, though, we played against Kidderminster in the FA Trophy, and we won 1-0. Pretty close game. They probably were the much better team, as we can see from the numbers here. 17 shots, only 3 on target. We were able to kind of keep them away from our goal quite a lot of the time. Andy Watkins, though, getting a last-minute goal. Totally undeserved. I'm going to admit that. We definitely didn't deserve to win this. 1 shot on target. I FM'd. I FM'd them. I mean, it feels good, but I also feel like, maybe we didn't deserve to be. But it's nice, obviously. Kidderminster had 2,000 people there in attendance. So staying in the FA Trophy could be good for money if we get some home games, possibly. After that, though, we played against Chesham in the League South. And we won this game 1-0. So you can see it's a very good month so far. A month of many games, and a month where things go quite well. At this point, we hadn't brought in the Portsmouth player, the striker. So Watkins was replacing Fleetwood. As you can see, he scored again in the 25th minute. We really needed to win that one. We couldn't let Chesham, take points away from us. As a game, we definitely should have been winning. Very happy that we got the goal. If I remember correctly, it was a pretty good goal as well. After that, we played against Hampton and Richmond. This game, in the end, ended 2-2. So after that kind of great run of form, we got a draw. And if I remember correctly, the teams ahead of us, Boreham Wood and... who's the other one? Wealdstone. Both of them keep winning as well. I don't know what's going on. We keep winning, but so do they. And I remember when we drew this match, I think they lost their games. So I was like, no, if we'd have won this match, we could have actually started to catch up to them. But c'est la vie. In this game, Watkins scored again. So really nice to see him. He's still got a little shenanigans. He's not got the magic. He's still got the skill, though. So it's really nice to see that. Kim also scored. They scored in the 81st minute with Bailey. Kim scoring again. I don't know. He gets in there. He doesn't get much play time. But when he comes on, he always performs. I can't complain about him. After this game, we played another National League South game. And we drew with Maidstone. So again, after all those wins, 2 draws in a row, and we're trying to catch up with those 2 top teams. But luckily, I say, we've kind of stuck with them mostly. So against Maidstone, 2-2. Brendan Kiernan scored, and our new midfielder, Mazier, he scored as well. Both like in the space of 2 minutes as well. So that was really good. They scored in the 78th minute. Overall, yeah, I don't know. I keep saying this. Almost every game we play is pretty even. Most games are really even. I say just because this league is so close with the quality of the teams. After that, though, we did have a game at the start of this month, but it was an FA Trophy game. Wasn't a big one. You know, I'll show you guys the tournament games if they're like a semi-final, quarter-final, final games. We'll show those probably. Maybe just semi-final and finals. I'll think about it. It depends. If it's a big game, if it's like the FA Trophy, the FA Cup, then yeah, quarter-final, semi-final, final. FA Trophy, probably just, you know, semi-finals and whatnot. Actually, how far are we? Where are we in the FA Trophy? As you can see, so the next round will actually be the quarter-final. If we can get past that, and we're against the team I can't pronounce, Bilakai. I'm going to pronounce it that way. If we can get past them, we can actually get to the semi-final, which would be pretty good. Again, though, the game's away. I want a game at home, so we can get that cash money. But yeah, Morecambe we managed to beat 1-0. Very surprised again. I expected to lose against Kidderminster. Then I expected to lose against Morecambe. But Jamal Lowe actually came on in this game. And he started it, if I remember correctly. And he scored. So, a good start for him. Good start for him. Yeah, I was very surprised. But we're still in the FA Trophy, apparently. So, overall, it's good. The season's going very well. I'm very happy with how things are. I guess we should probably jump into the match against Poole. And let's see what happens. So you can see here, Poole versus Bath. What will happen? Aaron Barnes, a key player. Aaron Barnes has been great. I would say he's definitely the signing of the season. Let me just try and think. The goalie has been okay. Yeah, I would say Barnes has probably been the sign of the season. I've really enjoyed him on the team. Our team for today, Fleetwood is back, so I'm actually putting him up front. I know we have Jamal Lowe, but I don't know. Fleetwood just has such a good goal record right now. 30 games, 18 goals. If I remember correctly, he's also on top goal scorers, I think. He's 4th at the moment, you know, not far behind, only 4 goals behind the others. And he was just injured for like 4 weeks. So I really would like to play with him still, because I feel like he's just having a good season, just like last season. I feel we should keep him on. Jamal Lowe is going to be covering for him just in case. Ashton's on the bench as well. Watkins has been relegated to kind of, you know, not be on the bench anymore because we've now got Lowe. But, you know, pretty good overall. You know, 11 goals this season so far. I keep saying he's lost the magic, but he still plays well when he comes on. I need one more player. Let's put George Rigg in here. And we'll keep like that. I think everything else is the same, apart from obviously Kuya is in midfield rather than Artis. And let's continue the match. Okay, Poole standard. I think we should be attacking. No, not overload. Let's just go attacking. This is a game we should be winning. We want to catch up with those big teams. We've got a game in hand. Let's take a risk. Let's really go for it, guys. Fleetwood, you're back from your injury. Show them what you've got. Show them you can do it. I'm sure he can. I really believe in him. I don't know why. It's probably a false belief, but for some reason I really believe in him. I know he can do it. Can't you, Fleetwood? Then again, how has his injury affected him? He looks mostly the same. Then again, it's really hard to tell. Obviously, it looks like his ability's down, but that's just because we brought in Lowe. So it makes him just look worse, because now we have a better striker on the team. But I know he keeps scoring. He scores like most matches. Impress me. Fans know we're away in this game. Happened last match. Let's go for that. Let's go for revenge, yeah. Let's get revenge against Poole, those sons of... They're stupid dolphins. I mean, look, it's like 2 dolphins having sex on a ball. I mean, what type of logo is that? That's just ridiculous. I mean, come on. Ridiculousness. Okay. Starting off, obviously that is just the initial highlight. Nothing special going on. They're getting a bit more the ball at the moment. When I say a bit more, they're getting a lot more the ball at the moment. Hopefully we can try and get it back into the game. It's already been 20 minutes. No shots on target. Why have the last few games been quite boring? Must be very unlucky for me. Boreham Wood is already winning their match, which is not what we want. We want them to draw or lose their match. If they win their match, even if we win, we're still going to be 5 points behind first place. But obviously it's still nice to keep up with them. A little kick up to Fleetwood, an attempt at least, but not good enough. They've got the ball again. Come on. Oh, I was hoping our midfield would go. Oh, there we go. Kiernan. Good job, Kiernan. A nice little ball to Fleetwood. Fleetwood, what are you going to do? I was wondering if he was going to try and shoot or maybe try and pass down into the midfielder who was kind of running on just a little bit below him. But he was a little bit back, so maybe he couldn't see him. It would have surprised me if he did that, but I was wondering. We got 5 shots on target, but... Sorry, 5 shots, but none on target. Okay, good job. Fleetwood, get the ball away. Give this someone. Okay, that was... I don't think you planned to do that, but it was okay. Fleetwood got back up front, though. Fleetwood is everywhere right now. Good attempt, but a good save by the goalie. He just got a hand to it. Fleetwood is all over the pitch right now. God. Phew. Okay. Off the lads a bit of encouragement. We were in control. Let's stay calm. Keep playing the way you have and the result will come. I don't know. You didn't really get many shots on target. Let's do it. Okay. Let's just make them feel a bit more confident, you know? It's not necessarily being truthful, is it? We're just trying to give them that confidence so they can just get it into gear. Let's do it. I haven't seen much from Poole. Poole have been trying to break our defense, but we seem to always just get it. Sarpong, of course, with those strong feet there. Fleetwood, is this a proper highlight? Is this a goal at the very beginning? Ah. Damn you, game. Damn you. You can see, actually, that road looks massive. What is it? That looks like the aspect ratio is somehow weird on the road. Like, that road looked massive, like, when you compare it to the stadium. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm being crazy. Maybe roads normally look like that. But I feel like that road looked pretty big. Ooh. Okay, Sarpong. Foul there. No yellow card, but that is a bad free kick to give. Don't they dare. Don't they dare. Oh, good save, Yusuf. Good save, my man. Whew. Okay. We're good. We're good. Maybe it's okay. The road there looks okay. It's just that one. It could be a motorway, I guess. You know, a motorway might be that big, I guess. It's hard to tell. Why am I complaining about the bloody roads? We're playing a football game. Who cares about the other things around it? Kim. Yeah, come on for Mazier. He's not looking so great today. Fleetwood's not having a great game either. Bring on Jamal. You can come on and we'll keep you as that. You're not really great at most things. He's like Ashton. You know, they're both very good defensive forwards, but for our formation, how we're playing, I don't really want a defensive forward. We could bring on another defender. I feel like we need to be scoring here. I feel like we could score. Shaquille Hunter has done nothing all game, and he's looking nervous. Let's put on Ashton for him. Put Brendan onto the other side. Ashton, come on. You can do it. Show them. Show the people watching today what you can do. He's good. I really like Ashton at the moment. He's just so young, I think. That's his only big problem. But with our defense now getting tired, we could be in danger of letting a goal in. But we've got the ball right now. Ball with a throw to Low. Low, get into the middle. Get in position. No, Kim! Kim! You lost the ball, Kim! Sarpong, no! You Sarpong. We got 10 minutes left. It's 0-0. And you do something stupid. I could see it coming. I could see him. He was getting so antsy. You could see his little foot was itching. He just wanted to kick someone. Sarpong, you get too many cards. I mean, I've said before, in that position, I expect him to get cards, but I feel like he's doing it too much at the moment. Yeah, so Boreham Wood is winning. If we draw this game, we'll be 7 points behind. We've always kind of kept it the last month like 5 points away. Like the whole month, the whole like last 2 months maybe, it's been like 5 points away. So falling behind now would be very disappointing. We would be 8 points though away from Maidenhead, which I guess might be good, but we could lose this match. Oh, thank you, Yusuf. Luckily it was a bad header. So that was good for Yusuf. I'm keeping on attacking. I could be going insane here. I could have lost my mind, and this could be this corner in the last minute? No, okay, of course not. Nope, it wasn't going to do that, was it? 10 seconds left, guys. Okay. You know what? Fine. Fine, game. Give me another draw for the people at home to watch. I apologize. Actually, we've drawn the last 3 games in the league now. Are you kidding me? I think we should sympathize with the team after that performance. You were unlucky today. Let's give him that. It was Sarpong's fault. Then again, you probably should have scored before Sarpong got sent off, to be honest. Definitely. Very disappointing match. We really should be winning that type of game against them. Sarpong has been banned for 3 matches. How many red cards you had? That's your third red card of the season, though. I'm going to give you a warning. No, sorry, fine wages. I'm going to fine you 1 week's wages. You think that's unfair? Well, we just drew a game that could have helped us keep up with that automatic promotion position, which is so important. Because even though we're in the playoffs, which was our goal, that doesn't even mean we have a chance of going up. Because you still got to beat the other 3 teams. It's just so, shall we say, RNG. It's just too much randomness. I don't want to take the risk of being in that. I would love to do that automatic position. Though it was never on the cards at the beginning, especially when the media's predictions come 15th, which is ridiculous. No way is our team 15th. Definitely not, from what I've seen from them. But yeah, okay, that was the game then. That has been the month. We'll return next time in March for you guys to see what happened over the last month in February. In this month, we've got games against Concord, Gosport, Oxford City, Billikai in the FA Trophy, and we'll be back against Weston-super-Mare. Weston-super-Mare. And then there won't be much time until we get to the end of the season, finishing the season against Dartford. Our last run of games aren't too bad. None of them are the teams above us. We've got a game against Boreham Wood. That could be extremely important because they are number 1 at the moment. Did they win that game in the end? They did win the game. So if we were to beat them, we'd only be 4 points behind them. That could be massive, that game. We're going to have to make sure we perform in that match. We played against Wealdstone, though, early in the season. We did lose. So it could be they're just better than us. Maybe those 2 teams are just better than us. I keep putting our hopes up, even though we've done so well so far. I keep saying how I'm disappointed in the team, but we're actually doing so well. I'm actually really happy with this season so far and the players overall. We just need to, if we could just take it to the next level, it'd be great. But I'll see you guys next time when it'll be March. Ta-da.